Okay, family. I closed out on that one, and I had to come in and make a really, really, quick statement. And I have to say, you know what? I really feel sorry for some women. I really, really feel sorry. I feel bad because, some women deem themselves not to be worthy to have somebody to a man in your life to take care of you. And it's sad that it is so foreign to some people. It is so foreign in the African American community, and it's sad. It really, really is. Now, if I was conversing with my counterparts, Rebecca and Angela and all of them, then therefore it would be different because we would totally be on the same wavelength, like what? Like no problem. And I have to say, just like yesterday, when I was there at the Zorona place, there were so many different women there. I mean, I won't say it was so many different women there. No, that's not true. It was like, and they have like couches and stuff to where you can just sit back and relax and have your tea and your fruit and stuff like that after your treatment and stuff. So you sit on the couch and, everybody conversing and stuff. I have to say I was the only African American woman. It had to be about maybe 6 of us that were just finished. And there was a Hispanic chick going back, and then there was, a Caucasian chick going back, right? And I was the only black woman in this building, in this place. And it was ran by Asians. It was some Asians and a couple of white chicks that were in there. And I mean, but, very, very nice personalities. I'm not saying that to be coy. I'm not saying that to be racial profiling or any of that type of stuff. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is there was no black chicks in there whatsoever. And I'm telling you, we're sitting on the couches and we're talking about kids, talking about weight loss, and a lot of them didn't have like no weight to lose. I'm telling you that right now. They was every bit of, 130, 140 pounds. I was the biggest chick in the room, okay? And, and they're talking about how they got to pick the kids up and, and all that stuff, and I mean, was talking about, just regular everyday life stuff. I got to go to the grocery store. I got to pick the kids up. Hubby be home by 6. I mean, these were the conversations that we were having. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a commonplace. I felt so comfortable. I wasn't frowned upon or looked upon like, bitch, you're lying. I wasn't frowned upon or looked upon like it doesn't happen or something like that. It's crazy. But I have found when it comes down to some black women, they just feel like, certain things, if it don't make no sense, it didn't happen. If it's so far-fetched, it don't happen. If it looks too good, it can't be true. And shit like that there. And it's so sad because, is this where we are? Is this what it is now? Is this what it is for the black American community? And it's like, a handful of women come in and they fully understand my plight. They fully understand where I'm coming from. They fully understand, my demeanor, my shopping habits, and everything else. They fully understand it. But I would have to say there's not very many that fully understand where I'm coming from, but then too, there's a lot of women that just don't make a comment. It's like, and I understand and I respect that too. I would respect a person not making a comment at all than to come out and just say some shit that's just so asinine. But, it's amazing that, there's black women out here that's just not used to nothing. They're not used to the finer things of life. They're not used to not struggling. They're not used to, being able to, for a man to tell you you can have whatever you like. For real? I mean, this is, I mean, oh my God. I mean, but it's giving it a voice. And what this is doing is showing that there are so many women in this world that are so unhappy, and they are just they you know, they, I mean, and it's getting, it's making them this. You know what I'm saying? It's making them this, that they don't know how to handle it. Instead of just watching something and be like, you know what, girl, do you, and that's it and that's all. No, instead, yeah, I think I almost broke my goddamn. Instead, they find it to be like, I'm just so outdone. But it's sad. I'm not even mad. I'm not mad. This is not no thing where I'm getting ready to go in. It ain't none of that. I actually feel sorry. I really feel sorry because, and then too, you know, a lot of times, because, you know, black men, some black men just aren't, you know, taking their place and taking care of their women and their wives and their girlfriends and their children and things of that nature. So then it leads to this, whereas a woman will look upon another woman and deem her to be, you a bitch, you a hoe, you a slut, you this, you that, you that, you that. Because why? Because this bitch don't do what I do. She don't struggle like I struggle. She lives a different life than I perhaps live. So then therefore it's foreign to me. Bitch, I don't like you. I hate you. You're this, that, and this and the other. And it's so sad. It's sad, really. I'm not even mad. Because it's like I'm looking at this shit. And at first it did make me angry. Because it's not the fact that, you know, a person can say some things that really hurt me. Because how can you say anything to hurt me when you don't know me? You don't know me. You've never been in my home. You don't know who I know. You don't know my background. You don't know anything. All you know is what I tell you, what I choose to put out there. So then therefore, if that is the case, then how could I get mad for a motherfucker that's making assumptions? Because that's all you're doing is making assumptions. You know what I mean? So it's like, but it's sad to see that black women can be this motherfucking catty. But then the counterparts are like on some whole other shit. I mean, on doing some whole other things. And it's really it's sad. You know, and then too, because and I was thinking about that while I was in the shower. And I was like, you know, a lot of times, you know, we blame the man for a lot of things that perhaps, you know, they done to us, and you know what they haven't done for us and what they haven't done for their children and all those type of things. But another thing is, if a man don't deem you to be worthy, he's not going to do for you. That's it. If he doesn't feel that you are his prize and you are his possession, you're not going to be taken care of. That's it and that's all. A man will take care of what he loves. If he loves his car, he's going to see to it that his car's washed a certain way. He's going to make sure that he uses a certain type of wax and armor all his tires and all that kind of stuff. He's going to have tweeters and 6x9s and Kenwoods this and that in his car and block punks and shit. If he loves his condo or whatever, his condo is going to be laid with the things that he likes to lace it with. You know what I'm saying? If he smoke weed and if he can afford it, he ain't going to buy the bullshit. He ain't going to buy dirt weed. He going to buy the best shit they got. You know? So if a man really cares, he will do. He will make the sacrifices that is possibly needed to give you what you need, and will definitely take care of your needs and, you know, your wants as well. At least some of them if he can afford it. So why get mad at another woman that apparently she's loved? She's done something right, where somebody loved this woman enough to give her what they're giving her. This woman, because it has to show, I don't know how some people are looking at it, but I do know that some people get it, and I do know that my girl 7 gets it. 7 gets it. There's a few women that I mean, you know, that hit me off and they get it. But then you have these trolls that come on here and it's obvious they're unhappy. And instead of us going in on them, we need to really pray for them. We need to really, say, okay, this lady got some things going on, like for real. I mean, you are really going in on somebody that you don't know. You are really going in on somebody that does not even impact your life. You are going in on somebody that you don't even have to. You don't even have to deal with this chick. You don't have to watch her or nothing. But if you find it in your daily life to click on to something that you obviously ain't really feeling, according to some of your messages and stuff, but apparently it's something about it that you envy to keep coming back, and so I can't even get mad at that. How can I get mad at that? Because actually you are a follower. You are my follower. You are actually following me day to day. What she's doing now, what she's wearing now. Does she have her glasses on? If the lace is showing in the front. If her hair is looking toe up. If her lips ain't right. If her clothes is raggedy. I mean, you are actually checking for me. And you getting me together. Because what you're pointing out, if my shit ain't right, you letting me know that my shit ain't right. So you letting me know, okay, well, Tina, okay, you need to kind of, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or Tina, you need to check that. You know what I mean? So I can't do nothing but, I mean, you are a critic, yes, and you're doing your job. Your job is to do what you're doing. So I can't get mad at that. So, hey, all I can do is just keep blocking you guys off my stuff. But, undoubtedly it is somebody that's sad to say. It is somebody that actually subscribed to me, that I've actually befriended. And that's the sad part about it, too. Because, these people are hiding behind, blank pictures and bullshit profiles like nobody's, like somebody stupid, like somebody not knowing. That's what's crazy about it. And then it's like it's obvious that you don't have anything else to do. It's obvious that your shit is so fucked off that you relish in the fact of thinking that you're getting next to somebody else, when in actuality, people are actually feeling sorry for you. I mean, it's actually women on here is like, stop it. Like, you looking bad right now. I mean, you seriously looking bad right now. And it's showing that you got some things going on. For real. A whole bunch of stuff going on. So, all I can say to you is, mama, get your shit together. If there is a man in your life, you need to cut off whatever it is that you're giving him, because actually, he don't really give a damn about you, mama. If you have to struggle and you have to, go through all these antics to get what you need to have for you and your children or whatever, I don't know, because I really don't know you. But if you have to go to these extremes, and especially if there's a man in your life that is, laying up with you or whatever, then mama, that ain't the man for you. He is not the man for you, because otherwise, the things that I'm doing in my life, you'd be like, bitch, do your thing. For real? Oh, girl, tell me how it goes. Shit, after you do it, after you try it out, bitch, you be the guinea pig and let me know how it work out. And then I'm going to go and give me the number to them same motherfuckers, because I'm going to call them too. Simply. But to do all that, what you're doing is kind of, it's juvenile and it's sad, really. And if you think for any moment that you're really getting next to me, you're not, baby. What it is it's showing me I'm teaching you something, because you're tuning in every day to make sure that I put up something new, so then therefore you can make a comment on it. But I know that there is something, if it's just the smallest of thing that Tina could possibly say, it is sticking with you, because you gravitating to it, and it continue to bring you back. So it's something about me that is very magnetic, that's bringing you back. So on that note, all I can do is say, I don't know what I did, I don't know what I said, but if my life bothers you to this degree, then hey, up your game. All right, deuces. I love you guys. I love you too. Because apparently you are somebody that's, seemingly probably cool with me or whatever, but you just don't want to, come out and tell me, Tina, I really have a problem. So I feel sorry for you, mama. I really do. And as a matter of fact, quiet as it's kept, y'all get out the room. holla at your girl. Holla at your girl. PM me on some real personal shit. And then, you know, if it's something that I can do or say or whatever the case to get you to your next level, or just simply, you know, make you feel better about yourself and whatever it is that you're going through, holla at your girl. Seriously. I mean, I make a pretty cool friend. I mean, if I didn't, I don't think that, because I know that you cannot live in this world by yourself. And I know that everything is a cause and effect. And whatever you give out is what you tend to give. So if I'm giving all of these bountiful of things, that means that I'm giving out a great deal. And what I give, especially to the people that's closest to me, is that I give so much of me. I give so much love, you know. So I'm getting that in return for the many things that I have, you know. So anyway, on that note, I'm sorry, Mama. I wish you all the best. Now, the rest of you guys can come back into the room. Y'all can come back. I love you guys all. Deuces. Bye.